Hi guys, welcome to Pop Up Alive. How is everybody doing? Welcome. I'm curious to see who comes in to my live stream. I'm just gonna get my phone. Put this down for a second. Gonna get my phone. Okay, I got my phone. I'm about to share out this live stream today. I hope everybody is doing fantastic today. Let me share this stream out. And I hope that everybody's doing good on this Wednesday, on this hump day. And today's topic is Calvin. What's up, broski? What are you doing in the middle of the day? Are you off today? Yes, it's Senior Discount Wednesday. Isn't that a great day? It's a great day. At warm, hot weather. Oh my goodness. You're at work? I'm sorry. So I decided to surprise you guys with pop-up live. Be careful out there. Dom, what's going on, broski? Broskies, my broskies are here. Can you guys give me a thumbs up, a like? Yeah, what are you guys up to today? I said, what in the world gonna? Huh? I don't understand your statement, Calvin. I said, what in the world gonna rest during the week? I don't know what you're talking about. On a field trip with my son. Dropped in to say hey and see you. Okay, Dom. Thanks for being here. Meaning, like going live during the week. I know. I don't show you guys that love like I used to, huh? I used to go live. You remember, Calvin, when I was going live every single day? I was going live every day, 7 days a week. And so I was starting to experience some burnouts. You're doing well? Good. Glad you guys are here. Yeah. What are you doing for the rest of the day, Calvin? What are you doing for the rest of the day? What time do you get off of work? I said, because I worked last night, I got off at 7. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to get myself together and then I'll go live. Then I'll go to sleep. I still haven't slept yet. You get off at 4? Are you Eastern or you're Central? Because right now it's 10:54. Yeah, it's almost lunchtime where I am. So, um, I was about to go to sleep last night, and then I got a call from my job. They needed somebody to work. Hey, Boss Life Online, how are you doing? Yeah, you know what I'm gonna say. Seniors got to eat. Dead. Seniors got to eat. How are you doing, Boss Life Online? Welcome, sis. How are you doing? Wednesday blessings to you. So I got off of work this morning and I said, you know what? I'm just going to go live. Just get myself together a little bit and go live. Well, I know you were. Yeah, I can't help myself. I am good. Thanks for asking you. I'm good, boss. Just tired. I figured I'd go live for a little bit before I into your live stream. Are you still going live at 12? Are you still going live in another hour? So I wanted to talk about this topic. Kind of got off of the subject, but the topic for today is loving yourself. Premier Hell, welcome. 12:30 my time. So, okay. So I'm gonna stay on here until you go live. When you're ready to go live, just let me know. I'm just gonna keep this on. Hopefully, I'll be able to get some watch time. So, how is everybody doing with their watch time, their watch hours, all that stuff? I'm just about to I'm gonna start when I'm done with my live stream. I'm gonna go to Boss Life Online's live stream, but I'm gonna open a couple of tabs. So who am I running? Whose playlist am I running? I'm running, and there's two people I'm supposed to be running. I think it's Natural Larissa. My time went back down again. Oh, are you past your year time, Calvin? That could be what it is. You're at 2,500. Oh, you're doing good, Premier Hell. So anybody, I'm going to take 5 spots. I already have one. I promised that I was going to run Princess Fame's playlist, and I also have King Art 70. I have Donna, Just Being Real. So I have a spot for 2 more people to run playlists if they will run mine. Hey Donna, I just said your name. I just said your name. Welcome, happy Wednesday. I just said I'm running. You're at work listening? Cool. I just said I'm running Donna, Just Being Real's playlist. And then here you are. I spoke you into existence. You raise your hand? Okay, Calvin, you're on the list then. So I hope everybody's doing good on this Wednesday. Forget about you know who. Yeah, no problem, Calvin. I got it. Duly noted. Duly noted. Yeah, so I just want to check in on you guys. I worked last night. I did like a fill-in, so I got to be off today. I still haven't slept yet. So I said I would just come and give you guys some of my time before my dear friend Boss Life Online goes live in an hour and a half. I thought I'd give you guys an hour and a half of my time until she goes live. So how is your work week going, guys? Hope you guys are keeping yourself encouraged on this Wednesday. Don't beat anybody up. Don't beat anybody up. A watch time is not easy. It's not, Premier Hell. It's not. It's very frustrating, Very, very frustrating. Hot. You're hot? I know. I know, Calvin. I know. Yes, very hot indeed. Yeah, watch time is not easy. That's why it's so important to have your loyal people, your regular people, people who you can trust to run your playlist for you. Game over. um, that's why it's important to have people loyal who will run your playlist, people who will show up at your live streams, because even after monetization, you still need to have people who are loyal, who are going to watch your ads. That's a whole nother thing. It's important to have people who are going to watch your ads, because most people, when they see the ads come on, they skip them. I don't do that. I don't skip the ads for my my loyal people. So we have to, I believe in each one helping each other. 90s, drinking a lot of water. Yeah, you have to. During this time of the year, during this summer, you have to really be careful because you definitely will get dehydrated if you don't rehydrate yourself. See, my problem, Don, is that I don't drink enough water. See, I'll tell you right now, a moment of honesty. I was just drinking juice. I was just drinking juice. I was just drinking juice. It's awful. But I'm a juice girl. I love my juice. I know that it's not the best. No, it's not apple juice, Calvin. It's not apple juice. Although I do like apple juice, it's not apple juice. It's kiwi juice. So that's what I'm having. I know. I know. I know. Water, water, water. I know. I hear that all the time. Drink water, drink water. But who wants water? You guys can have the water. I'll leave the water for you guys. You guys that want the water, you can have it. Juice has vitamins. Don't tell me that, Premier, because I'll be saying, I gotta have my vitamins. I gotta have my vitamins. Sears gotta be picky what they drink. I'm done with you, Calvin. I am done with you. Oh, yeah, I had to do better because when I went to the doctor, they're like, "How much water are you drinking?" And I was like, "How much water is in juice?" Yeah, that's about how much water I was drinking. So I have to do better, just like you guys. I finally signed up to go to the gym. It's all about you can progress in your mind, but it's so important to progress in your love for yourself when it comes to, lots of other things in your life. It's not just about what you're doing in your life, it's how you're treating yourself, and that shows up in the food that you eat. Are you getting your exercise? Are you making good choices? So all love, when you say that you love yourself, yeah, when you say that you love yourself, it's just more than just the outside. Hey, Zalea, welcome. Thank you for my like. Thanks for all my likes, guys. So, I tell you guys, it's really something, self-love. A lot of people just think self-love just involves, yes, Zalea is always here. Self-love is about way more than just your mind. It's the choices that you make. It's the way you treat yourself. It's the things that you do for yourself. It's your diet. It's what you eat. It's how you take care of yourself. It's how you allow people to treat you. It's so many things that I feel like it's something that we can always improve on. Yes, the live stream for this senior. Thanks, Calvin. So let me turn this down. Let me share on my own stream, which I did not do. I thought I did it, but I guess it didn't take. So I'm going to share it. You behave yourself, are you sure? I'm going to put this, my phone is about to die. Let me put this back on the charger, guys. For now, I knew that was short-lived. I knew that was short-lived. I wanted to cover this topic about loving yourself and self-love because it's way more involved, Yes, it's important to love yourself, but you have to recognize that love is more than, you know, believing in yourself and taking care of your mind. It's also your physical body. How many people are taking care of their physical body? They can say that they love themselves all day. I love me. I love me. I love me. But what kind of actions are you showing that you love yourself? When you love yourself, you don't do things that is self-harming. And I had to realize that for myself, that I was making choices that was not showing that I love myself. And sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow when you have to recognize that you're not taking care of your health. You're not taking care of your physical body like you should. You're not getting the exercise. You're not having the proper diet. There's certain things that also come along with loving yourself that people don't want to recognize. They don't want to talk about it. They just want to make excuses or, just say, I eat the way that I do because it tastes good. Or I've been eating this way for years, so I can't change it. You can. You can do anything that you want to do, but people, they just want to accept their lives as is. People do a lot of this, right, guys? Yeah, for now. Exactly. Facts. Yeah, guys. People do a lot of talking. Oh, I love myself. I know you guys hear it. It's all over Instagram. It's all over Facebook. People pretend that they love themselves. They pretend that they're all that they got everything going on. But how is your health doing? That's a really big subject. And I myself, I put on my blinders, I put on my sunglasses. I didn't want to yeah, talk is cheap. I didn't want to accept it for myself either. I just wanted to say, "Well, I do. I love myself because I've made choices in my life, you know? Hey, King. Oh, King, you always have something to say, don't you? Welcome. So, people make so many excuses. Like I was saying, guys, people make so many excuses for their life when it comes to their diet. I too myself, I made excuses, especially like when you're going through a hard period of time in your life, an adjustment when you're in school, or if you're making some kind of sacrifice for your life where you don't really have a lot of time, so you just choose those fast food options. That's not loving yourself. Just all it takes is just taking a little more time to prepare prepare a meal, which means doing some meal prep, which means your having things together, having your food together, because when you love yourself, you make better choices for yourself. Man, was that hard for me to accept. It was so hard for me to accept that I was the one making my life hard. I was the one not making good choices for myself. And that's hard to accept when you know that you could be doing better, but you're not. You're just making excuses because you're comfortable. And what comes out of being comfortable but your health deteriorating? That's not hot. And you save money. I know, Donna, you save money too. That's another great benefit. I didn't even think about that. But I was making so much excuses like, oh, I'm tired, or I don't feel like going to the grocery store, or I don't really know what kind of meals that I want to eat for the next 2 or 3 days. Because what I do, I eat the same meal. You guys will say that's boring. I eat the same thing for 3 days. Like I'll do a meal prep on Sunday and I'll eat it from Monday to Wednesday. And then I'll do another meal prep for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And Sunday is usually my day to just relax and eat out if I want to, or hang out or something, go over a friend's house or something like that. So we have to make better choices for our health. And sometimes it's just as simple as preparing our meal, having our food together, doing a little meal prep, getting those little containers. Not everyone knows how to love themselves because many people walk around today and never had love in their life. Then again, different people have many different definitions of what is love. Yeah, that's true. A lot of people say that they love themselves, but you know, it it's I can't think of the word, but it's different. It shows up different with each person. True facts. It shows up different with every single person. What one person will say that is love, it may not show up as love for you. Everybody has their own definition or what works for them. But I just feel like when you love yourself, you never get comfortable. You should always be ever changing, always growing, always, moving and doing things, always self analyzing yourself. Am I really living according to my potential, or could I be doing more? I guess not everybody does that. Everybody doesn't look at themselves, give themselves a hard look in the mirror. How many people want to look, how many people want to look in the mirror? Okay, no problem, Calvin. Thanks for being here. You can get real nice containers at Dollar Tree. I'm a Dollar Tree junkie. Oh, you can, Donna? I've never looked at the dollar store for my containers. I always buy I have just two that I use, and I like the ones that they're really long and they have like 5 or 6 different divisions within the plastic containers that you have a part just for. Yes, have a blessed day, Calvin. I have one part that is for vegetable, one part that's for fruit, and one part that is my main meal. So I like to have the containers that has different divisions in it. Terra Squad, hi. Welcome. Hi, living the dream. So my Dollar Tree person, get living your best life to come join you. Many different interpretation and understanding what is authentic love. Some people will say we can never find true perfect because finding true love means being perfect. Some people would say. You too, Donna. Okay, bye, Calvin. Have a great Wednesday. Yeah, it shows up different for everybody. It shows up different for everybody. That self-love, taking care of yourself, and it depends on what you're going through in your life. Everybody is on a different path and a different journey, but I just feel like it's important to always continue to analyze yourself, analyze your life, and really be honest with yourself. Am I really happy? Am I maximizing my potential? Am I doing the things that I need to do? A lot of people don't want to get outside the comfort zone. They just stay in that lazy zone, you could say, and be lazy and be comfortable because they've always been doing a certain thing, and then they make excuses for their life. They make excuses. Oh, I've always been doing this. I don't want to change. So there it goes. If you love yourself, you have to want to make changes for your life. Hi, Ariel. How are you doing? Welcome. You have to want to make changes for your life. And I feel like a lot of people, they need to learn to be more excited for their life. People need to be more excited for their life. You should be like on fire for your life, like excited, happy. Change helps with growth. I know that's right, Terra Squad. The more that you make change, you should be like a chameleon. You should never be comfortable with yourself. You should always be looking for a way to improve, to get better, to increase your joy, to turn up your light in your life, to increase your peace of mind and your joy. And a lot of people forget the aspect of their diet and their physical appearance. Like, Am I happy with the way that I look? Am I taking care of my body by getting the proper exercise? And it doesn't always have to be going to the gym. You're saying things that many people may not even know what it is to be happy and what is happiness. We cannot make changes because we cannot change an idea, but we can choose different ideas. Okay. I never thought about it that way. I guess everything is based on where you are in your life. Um, Carter's Eat. Hello, hello, Carter's Eat. Hello, Raymond. Welcome, guys. Thanks for being here. I was just talking about, thanks for sharing, boss. I appreciate you, sis. Boom. Um, I was just talking about self-love and taking care of yourself. A lot of people, they may claim to have love for themselves here in their mind, but they have not reached out to love themselves physically, embrace the side where they're not accepting foods that will harm themselves. That's part of loving yourself too. People want to block that out. People don't want to talk about that subject. They want to put on blinders when it comes to their diet and exercise. But then they complain all the time that they're tired. You can't have both ways. You can't have the life of a person who's lazy and then want to have an amazing looking body and feeling great and all those things. Just like everything in life, the best things happen when we make sacrifices. And I too was afraid. I too had blinders on for my life because I didn't want to accept that I was not taking care of myself when it came to my diet. The only power we have as human is to make choices, but we have no control of what comes after we make those changes. I mean, those choices. Yeah, a lot of people, they would just want to be comfortable in their life, but they're always complaining. That's one thing that really annoys me. It really annoys me that people always complain about their life, but they're not doing anything to see a change in their life. If you really want to make changes in your life, if you really want to be happy, if you really want to be fulfilled, if you want to turn up your light, if you want to increase your joy, you have to be excited about your life. You have to want to show yourself more love, and that means accepting the things that you're not doing. And sometimes that's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable to say, I'm not doing what I should be doing. I'm not taking care of myself the way that I should. I'm not loving myself the way that I should. I'm not taking care of the vessel that was given to me by God. I'm not taking care of my blessing. And if you look at yourself as a blessing and a gift and a joy, you're going to make different changes. You're going to have different thinking. Being comfortable is detrimental to anyone. We are here to grow and to not be comfortable. I know, I know. And that's why it's so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable to talk about this subject too, because I'm not just saying it to you guys. I have to confront my own self and face up to the fact that I'm not treating myself the way that I should. Live, love. Then different people have different definition of what in love is. Not everyone knows how to love themselves because many people walk around today and never had a loving life. Then again, different people have different definitions. Yeah, that's true. But I just feel like it's so important to have this discussion. It's so important to have this discussion because when I say I want you guys to love yourself, yes, it's important, it's vital, it's fantastic and wonderful to love yourself here and to take care of yourself and your thoughts and your thinking and to be positive and to have a positive attitude. But when it comes to your physical body, hey, 23KC, welcome. When it comes to your physical body now, that's a subject people want to be off limits with. I don't want to talk about that. No, we're not going to do that, but I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there because it's time somebody goes there. You got to take care of yourself, everyone. You have to take care of yourself. That is part of loving you. Part of loving you is you have to make a conscious choice that I'm not going to eat something that is going to harm my body. And it's not easy. For me, I started with stop bringing in foods into the house that is harmful to my body. Just don't even bring it into the house. I believe it's important on occasion to go out and enjoy yourself and get something, a treat that you enjoy, but you shouldn't have big amounts of food that is harmful to your body. Yeah, that is the easiest way because let's be real, guys. If you bring something into the house, what are you going to do? You're going to eat it. You're going to eat it. Man, um yeah, it's difficult because and another thing, when you guys go to the store, don't go to the store hungry. Don't go to the grocery store hungry. Don't do it because you're going to spend more money. Gobble it up. I know that's right, Terror Squad. You will. So I'm coming to you guys with this information because I too had to confront myself this morning. And it wasn't a nice conversation that I had with myself. So I said, okay, if I'm struggling with this, I'm sure that there are others out there that are struggling with the same things. So why not have a conversation and show my insights with my viewers, my followers. Um yeah, and to let you guys know to not give up. If you're not doing something for your life, for your own health, to take care of yourself, you can always make a change. But that's if you want to. People may not like this topic today because it's not a comfortable topic. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to have to hold yourself accountable. People don't want to be accountable for themselves. They want to hear the sweet little pretty things. Oh, love yourself, take care of yourself. But when it comes to the diet, going to the gym, getting your exercise, taking your supplements, taking your time, make sure you're getting your rest. No, 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 no. They don't want to talk. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that. That's why I had 10 people in here and now I have 6 because I know this message is not going to be received. It's you have to be at a place in your life where you're ready to receive this message. If you're not ready, you don't want to hear it. Oh, thank you, Rusty. It is very difficult nowadays to eat healthy when other people control what you eat and they put so much chemicals in our food. The best way to eat is to grow your own food organically. Yeah, I understand that, King. Not everybody can grow their own food, especially if you live in a place that you just have like an apartment, you don't have space to grow food. But I believe it's important to eat healthier. Whatever you're eating, just make it healthier. I'm not saying to deny yourself of what is it? Enjoyable food. You should have recipes. Yeah, they do overprice the healthy stuff, but my dad when my dad was alive, he had a saying, pay now or pay later, but you will pay. Oh man, my dad was such a wise man. Um, but you will pay. You will pay for your life. You will pay. So everybody has to make their own choice. You can say things are expensive, but how much are you paying for that fast food? How much are you paying for all those other things that you really don't need? Boom. People don't want that. That's a bomb dropped on people. People don't want to accept that. They don't have money to eat healthy, but they have money for fast food and other things that they really don't need. Like I say all the time, if you really want to do something, you will. And meal prepping, for me, meal prepping is easy. You just make a meal, and make enough for 2 or 3 days, and then you just eat it for 3 days. But not everybody wants to I don't know who that is calling me, but not everybody wants to make changes for their life. The whole thing about it is that you have to want to change your life. Hold on, guys. Let me turn my phone off. All right, that's off now. Okay. The fast food is much cheaper. I know. Fast food is cheaper. But there was a saying years ago, guys, that it was, are you going to eat to live or live to eat? It's more important to live to eat. You have to think about, okay, when I eat this food, is it going to make me feel good? Is it going to increase the longevity of my life? Or is it just something that is quick and easy? I got a better job. The first change I made was to stop going to fast food chains. Yeah, that's important, Rusty. I too, I had to stop that cycle. My first thing is when I started to be healthier, I had to stop drinking soda. That was my thing. I was drinking probably 3 or 4 sodas. I would say that was about 7 or 8 months ago. I was drinking soda after soda after soda, but I was also working nights. So that was my justification for being up. Said, well, I have to be awake, so I have to drink something that's going to keep me up. Where that's not the only thing you can have. You can have something else. I was just making excuses. Yeah, soda is so much sugar, and one thing that soda does is soda, all that sugar, guess what it turns into? Fat. So then you wonder why when you stop drinking soda, you can drop about 10 pounds. And exactly, you have to just want to change your life and get out of the box and keep a positive mindset. Is that where my dad bod came from? Uh-oh. Rusty, no caps. Hi, Felicia. Welcome. Yeah, you have to quit the soda. I know that's something hard. That was something really hard, but it's like then when I started changing from drinking the soda all the time, boy, it's like you kind of want to have some, like when you cut off that all that sugar and you start drinking water, is, I don't know, it's just completely different. I felt like my mind was clearer too because you're not taking in all those chemicals. That's the thing, is those agents, those toxins within the soda, it has something that causes you to want to be addicted to it. So try, if you can, that if you can't give it up, try to cut down until you can stop, whatever it is. My thing was sodas. Okay, thanks for being here, King. That's where I am. And cut down phase. Well, that's good, Rusty. Um, it's so important to just be honest with yourself. Nobody is saying anything has to be overnight. No, it's not what I'm saying. Nothing has to be overnight. You just have to take things little by little and conquer one thing at a time. Don't try to change your diet plus get exercise, plus do this, plus go to the gym, plus. Work on one thing at a time. Your husband has really cut back on Coke. Well, that's good. See, one thing I do is that I stopped buying soda. If I want a soda, I'll just go and buy a soda. Like if I'm at a restaurant or something, or I'm out somewhere, I'll just buy a soda. But I don't buy, like, I used to get those 2 liters of sodas. I don't do that anymore because what am I going to do? I'm going to drink it. And especially if you enjoy it, you're going to keep not having one or two, but you may have three glasses. So that's part of loving yourself too, guys, is learning how you can improve your life and make it better by taking care of yourself. Just a little bit. It's a whole bunch of little choices that make up, a better life for yourself. All great men and women didn't become great suddenly. They indeed got there by making strides incrementally over time. I agree with being honest with yourself and making small improvements. Yeah, it's so important to make those small changes because I felt honestly, I felt like overwhelmed before because I was trying to do 6 different things at the same time. I was trying to stop fried food. I was trying to cut out white bread. I was trying to stop soda. I was trying to get to the gym and exercise. I was trying to, so many different things. So don't overwhelm yourself with so much. Just tackle one thing at a time. One thing at a time. And for me, I started off with soda. Then I started off no more white bread. Now I only have wheat bread. But everybody has something different. And we all know our thing that we really love, that we really enjoy. Some people, it's butter. They love lots and lots of butter. Um, some people, well, my thing is also my other thing was I was not drinking water. So if you're not drinking all the water that you should each day, you could start there. Just start by maybe making sure you have 1 bottle of water a day, then work it up to 2 to 3, little things. I always say little steps make a big change in your life. If you do a whole bunch of small changes, look what happens. It's like, wow, I did so much because when you're not overwhelmed, you feel like you can handle things. But when you're trying to do so many big things, that's when you get discouraged and then you give up. So don't give up. Work on little things. Work on little things. And another good thing that's important, make sure that you have a list of things that you enjoy. I had to learn I'm up to 3 bottles of water a day as opposed to 3 bottles of soda a day and no water. Oh, I know that, Rusty. Same here. I wouldn't even say it was 3. When I was working at night all the time, I was having 3 to 4 sodas every work day. So I don't know how much that is. And I wasn't having any water. No problem, Terror Squad. I wasn't having any water. I was like, and then you wonder. Then I was wondering, oh, how come I don't have any energy? Duh, I was not drinking any water. I wasn't eating anything healthy. My whole diet was everything fried. Everything was fried, and everything fried. Lots of soda, no water. I wasn't sleeping. Yeah, I wasn't taking good care of myself. But you start little by little. Start with little changes. Hey, Mac. Welcome. Much love is a movement. It's in pass it on. Walk it like I talk it. Thanks for being here, Mac. How are you doing today? Yeah, it's so important to make changes in your life. Like I say all the time, guys, if you don't see a need to make changes, then you won't. You're doing good? Great. Thanks for being here. joining on the discussion. I feel like it's so important to take care of yourself, and that's going to be different for each person. Some people think taking care of themselves is just in providing a roof over their head, and that's loving themselves. I love myself enough to go to work and have somewhere to live. Other people, um, love means how they look, so they want to take care of their appearance that everybody else sees. But it's so much more important to go in deeper than what other people see. You have to go into your mind. You have to look at your physical appearance. How is your health going? Are you taking care of your health in a good way? You know, are you going to doctors? Are you getting your physicals, your checkups? There's so much people out there that they don't even know, what are the results of the blood test like? How's your liver doing? Is your heart okay? It to me, those are things that is simple, but I guess it's not simple for everybody. And then people say, I don't like going to the doctor, but then you end up in the hospital because you don't like the doctor. It doesn't, that doesn't really make sense. So you have to start having a different way of thinking, loving yourself and taking care of yourself. That sometimes in loving yourself, you make hard choices, you make uncomfortable choices because you love yourself enough to want better for yourself. You love yourself enough to do better for yourself, to make sacrifices, to see the potential within yourself, and to see the beauty within you. Because if you don't see a beauty within yourself, who is going to? Who is going to love you if you don't love you? I feel like that's crazy. You can't expect other people to love you. Miss Terrell, how are you doing? Welcome. How can you expect other people to love you if you don't love you? You have to show that you love yourself by the choices that you make. Are you loving yourself here, but are you loving yourself by the foods that you're eating? Every time when you're eating, mm, is this something that is going to make me feel good? Because how many times that we eat something and then a few minutes later we regret that we ate it? That's not loving ourselves. And I too, I struggle with this. I work on it too. That I love ice cream. It's my thing. But I had to stop doing that because it was harming myself. Every time I would eat the ice cream, it made my stomach hurt. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? That's like self-sabotage. We have to treat ourselves better than that. We don't have to accept those type of things. That is not good. And I realize that sometimes everybody was not raised in a way um, that we were shown or given the tools how to love ourselves. Not everybody was given those tools. We weren't all given the tools to say, okay, when you love yourself, you do X, Y, and Z. We didn't always get the rules, the paperwork, all the tools how to go about loving ourselves and taking care of ourselves. So sometimes you just got to make it up along the way. But in loving yourself and caring for yourself, it shows up in the choices that you make, your mindset. Do you have a positive attitude? Not allowing other people to come in and break you down. Even if people on the outside are doing something, do you still maintain your positive attitude? Hey, Taylor Maid, how are you doing? Well, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I just wanted to encourage you guys and let you guys know that I struggle with it too. Like, I think I'm good right now when it comes to loving myself here, but when it comes to loving myself with the choices, that's why I got something that I wrote on my refrigerator. I love myself enough to stop harming myself. And when I go to open the fridge, Yeah, I have a different thinking and mindset that I'm not going to do something that is going to harm myself because I love myself. So I'm trying to put that in my mind every time. I'm not going to harm myself. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to eat better foods. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm blessed, working, but all is well. Well, thank God. I'm so glad that you're well. Yeah, I just, it's like an uncomfortable situation because I don't know about you guys, but I wasn't raised in um, that type of atmosphere where I was taught, okay, this is how you have a positive attitude. This is how you take care of yourself. This is how you respect yourself. When you love yourself, you have a good diet and you drink water and you take care of yourself. You have healthy relationships with others. You don't take out your anger and your frustration on others. You forgive. I wasn't given those tools in my childhood. That's something that I had to learn throughout my adulthood and what I'm still learning. But I believe that you, just because you are raised a certain way, it doesn't mean that now I give myself um, the ability to make excuses. Just because you didn't know something and then you learn that there is better for you, you have the ability to make changes. That's when you can bring in your light. That's when you can turn up your joy in your life. That's when you can make changes to benefit yourself, to grow. You're allowing room for your personal growth. That even though you weren't given those tools earlier, now you have them. But what are you going to do about it? That's, oh my goodness, that's when you have to make those choices for your life. That's when you have to have accountability for yourself. That, okay, I wasn't raised this way. I didn't learn this, but now that I know a better way, this is a better way that's going to benefit myself, and I'm going to grow here and my physical body. Because when we love ourselves, when we love the body that was given to us by God, we make different choices. We aren't going to keep making excuses. I'm not going to make an excuse for my life just because I enjoy eating a certain food. Is it harming me? Is it allowing me to feel good about myself? So that's an ongoing process for myself. But I wanted to give you guys my thoughts and my thinking on this because I feel like it's more important to have more awareness to taking care of ourselves. People always think about loving ourselves by, your mind and the choices and your positivity and all those things. Well, of course, and that's a given. That's important. But also, we have to take care of our physical body, the food that we eat. Are we getting exercise? Are we taking care of our physical body? The pillow behind, oh, my best friend gave this to me. Hold on, let me get it. Oh, can it come off? Hold on, guys. Hold on. This is what it says. It says, when I count my blessings, I count you twice. That's what it says. When I count my blessings, I count you twice. That's what it says. Hey, Bree, welcome. Hey, Carter's Eat. Yeah, my bestie gave me that. Thank you, Boss Life Online. Yeah, I had to make that choice for myself, and it's very uncomfortable. It's a very uncomfortable choice when you learn that you're not treating yourself the way that you should. It's very uncomfortable, and you don't really know what to do. You're kind of like, okay, I'm not treating myself good, but what am I going to do about it? That's when the onus comes on you. it's not, now the ball is in your court. You know that you're not doing what you should. You know you're not taking care of yourself the way that you should. But now what are you going to do about it? That's where it shows how much you love yourself, because you could say this all day: I love me, I care for me, I make good choices. But are you making good choices when it comes to your diet, your supplements, going to the doctor, taking care of yourself, going to the gym? Loving yourself is more than just the mind. You have to take care of the physical and also the spirit. Boy, that's deep. I want to take a nap after talking about that. People don't want to go that deep. They don't want to go that deep in their life. They just want to touch the surface. They just want to touch what other people can see. But you have to take care of up here. You have to take care of the physical too, because you want to be around for a while, don't you? You have things that you want to accomplish in your life. So that means taking care of yourself. Hmm. It's not as easy. It's not as easy as just the talk, because the talk is easy. Okay, I'm going to take care of myself. But I feel like it's really important to have a game plan, and to when it comes to food, to have your own snacks, your own things that you always carry, because a person who is ready, they have things accessible to them. If you don't, if you're hungry and you don't have healthy foods, what are you going to do? You're just going to eat anything because you're hungry. But a person who is prepared, like a person who meal preps, person who has their own snacks, now that you have what you need. You're not going to want to, all these things. Like on the job, there's donuts and cake and pie and all those things. I could go right and have my trail mix and my pretzels and my other snacks, my popcorn, because I love myself more than I love those snacks, because I want to be around here for a while. I don't know about you guys. I want to be around for a while. So I said I'm going to take care of the body that was given, because I treasure myself. You know, when you look at your worthiness, that you're worth so much, that you have so much to offer, then you have to realize, how am I treating myself? How am I treating my whole body? Am I treating myself as a blessing? Am I taking care of myself the way that I should? Am I loving myself like I should when it comes to my diet? Boy, is that one hard. Because the lives headed back to work. Okay, bye, TaylorMade. Have a great day. The choices that we make every day, guys, boy, does it reveal itself when we look at ourselves in the mirror. Are we happy with the way our body looks? Because if you're not happy with something, you can always change it. You can always change it. Diet and exercise not only does it make you feel good, but you look good, and it also gives you mental clarity, because when you look good about yourself, then you start feeling good, you smile more. It goes all around. It's a complete circle of love. When you love yourself here, you love yourself by this, what you eat, and then it shows up in the physical body. So you see how that whole thing is a circle of love and light. Boy, knowledge really is something. The more that we begin to love ourselves and to take care of ourselves, we change the behaviors. Because I realize most of us out there, most of us, we weren't given these tools. We were just trying to make ends meet. We're just trying to make it, pay our bills, pay the car payment, pay your mortgage or your rents, insurances. That the last thing you think about after you accomplish those things is, okay, you're not thinking, okay, let me eat a balanced diet. Let me make sure I'm getting enough water. I'm going to make sure I'm having my supplements. You're not, How many people really put that in their mind, that that's part of loving yourself? People only touch the surface of love for themselves. They only talk about their mental, making good choices and having a positive attitude. They strengthen that. That's wonderful. But you have to go deeper than that. Now, how am I treating myself? How is my diet going? Do I have a diet plan? What am I eating? Am I taking in the amount of nutrients that I should? Do you have foods that you can eat? Because if you always say what you can't, that is very discouraging and you're going to break down. But when you have a plan and say, I can eat this and I can eat this and I enjoy that and I love this, you see how having a different way of thinking, you have to think about your diet, your healthy eating journey as just that. It's a journey. It should be a whole lifestyle and not just something that you do for a little while just so that you can lose some weight. No, it has to be your whole life, that you take care of yourself this way, because I love myself enough to make good choices, to feel good, because what happens when we feel good? We want to continue because, it's euphoric. You give up all that positive energy. It's like, oh my goodness, I feel so good after I ate that. So then what are you going to want to do? Then you're going to have enough energy to go and exercise. You're going to want to talk about it, tell others about your joy. It's just a circle. It's a circle. Hold on, guys. My phone. My phone. My phone. My phone. My phone. That's okay. Yeah, so we have to make choices for our life. If we want to benefit ourselves, part of loving ourselves, one of the best things that you can do is love yourself. And I encourage you guys that every day, every single day, love yourself, reflect on all the blessings that you have gratitude, all those things. That's wonderful. Have gratitude for your life, be joyous, appreciate the people that you have in your life. All of that is important, towards loving yourself, but also don't forget to make those healthy choices. I had to learn that too. I had to learn to make some healthy choices. Instead of saying, I can't, I can't, say, show what you can do. Have a written down system of your diet. I can have this and I enjoy that. And then it's also important to do some research on foods, not just say, I like something. Find out what kind of vitamins that you get from certain foods. Because sometimes when you have that kind of knowledge in your head, it's not just eating healthy. It's okay, when I eat this, then this will help me with that, especially if you are having health problems or health issues. That's kind of what gave me some encouragement to start eating healthier. When I found out that I was anemic, I had to find something else, because they have the supplements that they give you from the doctor, but all those things give you what's side effects. So the side effects was worse than what I was getting to help me with my anemia. And then when I started to eat more green leafy vegetables, drink more water, I didn't even need my those supplements from my doctor anymore. So I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm just telling you guys what worked for me, that I had to start thinking about myself instead of just making choices, because especially I'm talking to the women out there. We as women, we do so much for others, we work. Okay, Donna. We work, we take care of our family. Um, Sometimes, if you have a spouse, or if you have a significant other, you're taking care of them. Hi, Poolard. Welcome. You're taking care of them, but you got to put yourself back on the map and take care of yourself the way that you should. You have to. You have to love yourself, and it shows up in the choices that you make every single day. What kind of choices are you making that shows that you love yourself? Are you making the choices to have people in your life that are supportive of you? Yeah, you can't pour from an empty cup, Brie. You can't. It's impossible. And we all try. We all try to do it because, you know, you have so much things to do, and sometimes you can feel overwhelmed. Well, if nobody, you're still working on that. I know. I know. As long as you're continuing to try to work on it, that's all that matters. As long as you're continuing to try. Just don't give up in pouring from an empty cup. Don't we all do it? We know that it's too much for us, but we still try to balance something that is too heavy for us, especially to the mothers out there. You know, the mothers and the fathers out there that they're just doing so many things. You're trying to take care of your children, but you're not putting anything into yourself. What kind of parent are you going to be if you're at zero? What can you give when you have nothing left? Oh, you're talking to Bree. What can you give your children when you're at zero? Not much. Hey Tavi, welcome. Hi Lynn Studio, how are you doing? Welcome. When you are at zero, what is it that you can give to anybody? You can't give when you're empty. That's why it's important to replenish. Taylor made, she made an inspirational video. Okay, we'll have to check that out. Anybody, exportation video? Yeah, I think she went back to work, Lisa. Commented and tagged you in a post on Instagram. Yeah, guys, I just wanted to give you guys encouragement and let you guys know to not give up. To not give up in loving yourself. To change your way of thinking, because sometimes we're not surrounded by people that are positive like we're trying to be, and it's a struggle every day. You have to fight for your life, to stay positive, to stay encouraged, to turn your light up, to have peace of mind, to stay positive. It's hard. It's a struggle every single day, but you can do it. You can do it. You can maintain your joy. It's very possible. I want to let you guys know that. And don't be afraid. Isn't that what holds us back a lot of times in life? We're afraid to make changes. We're afraid to make changes in our life. We don't want to make changes. We just want to make excuses. Because let's be honest, guys, at the end of the day, when you're done working, the last thing that you want to do is go to the gym or go for a walk. You just want to fall into the bed and go to sleep. But if you just take that extra time, maybe not in the evening, maybe waking up a little earlier and going to the gym or going for a walk, but you got to put some love back into yourself. You got to take care of your physical body. I know we talk about the mental body all the time. I mean, not the mental body, your mind all the time. And while that's important to stay positive and to stay encouraged and love yourself, but you also have to take care of the physical body so that you can be around to enjoy life and to have memories with the people that you love, the people that you care about. So I just wanted to encourage you guys, and anybody, if you guys ever need encouragement, I have my about section. You guys can always send me an email if you guys want to talk about anything. I will never reveal anything. I will keep things confidential. And I'll send you guys encouragement. Sometimes you just need someone to talk to. Not everybody has somebody that they can trust to talk to. So you guys can always send me an email, and I will always send you guys some encouragement and something positive to help you to endure and to stay encouraged. I wanted to let you guys know that you don't have to stay down, that things can change. How was your It was great, Bree. It was great. I had off Thursday, Friday, and then I was off the weekend. And then I worked Monday and Tuesday, and I worked overnight last night. That's the only reason why I'm home right now. So thank you for asking. It was a great vacation. So I wanted to let you guys know about what I've been doing. I joined with the Boss Life Online. I'm doing some things. I'm trying to work from home now and be an entrepreneur like I know that I was made to do. And the link will be in the description box below. It's for CTFO, Changing the Future Outcome. And you guys can check it out. You really enjoy it. And if you guys don't want to join the business, you can always look at the products and buy products, because it's very good for the skin. And they also have products for you, supplements for you to take as well. So you guys check it out if you're interested, and check out the links below. And I also want to ask if anybody has playlists that they want to be run. You guys let me know. Always send me an email. I've been wanting to look. So just look in my description boxes under every single video I post. And if you want to check me out, the link will be in the description box below, Bree, and anybody else who is watching now or watching on the replay. And I want you guys to, if it's like Boss Life Online says all the time, it may not be for everybody, but it is for somebody. So check it out. And I will see you guys again on the next video. And you guys, if you need help with your playlist, or you need watch time, or you have a video that you just posted, let me know. And I will share your links. I'm always willing to run people's playlists, and that will run mine as well. So I believe it's important to help one another. That's the only way that we're going to make it. In YouTube, we all need each other. So I wanted to take some time out to say thanks to everybody who are my moderators, who always showing up in my live streams, taking time out of their busy schedule to be here for me. Those who have run my playlist, those who watch my videos, all of that. I wanted to let you guys know I appreciate you all, every single one of you. I learned something from each one of you, and I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you, and continue to be you. Like I say all the time, continue to be yourself. Don't try to be like anybody else, because you will never be happy that way. So I will see you guys again in the next video or live stream. I'm going to be live on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll see you guys then. And like I say all the time, know it, breathe it, and be it. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye. Boss Life Online says I will go live at 12:30 Eastern Central Time. So Boss Life Online is going to be live in another 20 minutes, guys. So let's go over and support Boss Life Online. And I hope everybody has a great lunch period and great day ahead. And always stay positive. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.